Hello, everybody. It is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia, back with another Create and Relate. So it is Sunday. Happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter. Happy Sunday to those who don't. Um, Sunday, beginning of the week. Our plans for the week. Let's see. Um, I know you all haven't heard anything about Luck of the Draw for right now. Kind of had to put it aside because the last time I tried to pick something up, I felt myself starting to go into a state of depression. And I think it's because I allowed myself to get so far behind. So I just have to get that happy back. It'll happen. It'll happen in time. So I'm sure you remember Skittles. The last time you saw Skittles, it had blue in it. I took it down. I still kept my thermal half double crochet stitch, which I think is absolutely beautiful. It just looks like little bowls of candy stuck together, you know. And I still have my ridge at the top. Um, I'm keeping that ridge at the top for a reason. I am going to add to it, to a portion of it. This is actually going to come together like this. Let me do it this way so you can see. It's going to come together here. And then I'm going to connect the sides. So in connecting the sides, we're actually going to have, because I'm going to put two of these, I'm going to attach these to the back side. So that'll give you two compartments. This side is not going to be attached. So that's going to be a whole compartment. And then having the sides together, this middle is going to be a compartment. So you're going to have four compartments with this one piece. It's going to have a flap. On the inside of the flap, I do want to put another pocket big enough for like your identification and a couple of cards or something. I don't like those to be kept in typical places. I don't know if I have shared with you all that I've lived in Hampton now for 5 years and I've been a victim of identity theft at least a dozen times in that 5 years. And I know how painstaking it is to have to go and change all of your information. Ugh, it's not pleasant. You know, when you have this attached to this and this and this and this and this, and you don't remember everybody that it's attached to. And I'm talking legitimate bills, okay? Not, not like games or anything like that. I have my stuff attached to like my Google so that I can, you know, make sure I have enough storage and my utility bills and my rent, you know. So when my stuff is compromised, of course, I have to go back and change everything. Um, so that's it for the Skittles. Now, the original plan with the Skittles, I had it mixed with this beautiful aqua. I'm going to do something different with that beautiful aqua. It's going to involve these two colors. And it's going to involve these handles. I love making pocketbooks. It's something that I've never really showcased. Market bags, yes, I have, but not pocketbooks. I developed a love for them just like the blankets, but I got away from it um, because I noticed here in Virginia it really wasn't a big demand for it. People here like blankets, personalized blankets. Also, yesterday, I didn't even work on Skittles yesterday. I spent yesterday I spent yesterday working on this beauty. When I woke up yesterday morning, this flashed across my screen, and I had to stop and look at how to make it. It is very simple. Um, can a blanket be done in a day? Once you get the hang of it, it absolutely can. It's just your foundation crochet chain, your foundation chain, and one row of work per color. It's so simple. I can see this in red and white for Christmas, even Valentine's Day. I can also see this in black and orange, for Halloween. I can see this in a lot of ways. I'm trying to figure out now how to go about turning this into a hat. I know that it's simple, but I just need to see how to do it so that it's not, bulky or. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. It can be done, but it will be done kind of like a knit hat. So that's what I worked on yesterday. This is the other color that would go with that color, that colorway. Um, so the blend, it's very, very, very good for busting your stash. Guys, when I tell you, it takes approximately, if I had done my chain as long as he did his, the gentleman that did it did a chain of 204. The uh, the multiples he gave was 9 plus 6. I found it easier if you do 18 plus 6. Well, Kitty, what's the difference? You have 5 double crochet, 4 chain. That's 9. But then you have 5 single crochet, 4 chain. And if you incorporate all of this, then you'll end just like you start. So if you just do 9 and say, let me see, 9, 18, 27. Let's say you do 27 and 6, so you do 33. Then you're going to start with your double crochet, but you're going to end with your single crochet. And it to me, it looks better if you start the way you end. Now your second row or your alternate rows are going to start with the opposite. If you start with single crochet, your next row will start with double crochet. But I like it when each row ends the same way it starts. You're weaving in and out, like, once I determined this one, I think is 168 stitches. So what I did was crocheted each color. I went in on to crochet the color up. Just trying to see if I had another one in here that was pre-done. But I went in on and crocheted it up. So when I got ready to switch colors, I didn't have to worry about making that long chain. Then I determined from this about how wide the blanket was going to be, but right now I'm just using this as a sample. So then I figured from there how many I'm going to need, and then I'll crochet that many chains. And the chains will already be done. Do not disconnect them from the ball when you do it. His took like 23 grams. Mine probably takes about maybe 20 grams. It's a lot shorter than his, but mine is Boggy Creek length. Mine is like right at 47 inches. Um, so it's an idea, guys. I am going to find his channel and I'm going to drop that link in the description box. I thought it interesting. And like I said, I've said before, these guys, man, they're creative minds. Because that was absolutely beautiful. It was weird, it was strange, but it was absolutely beautiful. And I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. And I really want to share it with all of you. So, like I said, I'm going to drop that description below. Um, I told you about the pocketbook that I'm going to make. The one that I'm working on, please forgive me, it must be the camera. Um, mm, I can't stay up here too long because Mama C is coming up soon. Miss C's cottage is coming up soon. And I don't want to be late. Tomorrow is Monday, April 21st. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you. This is probably the first of 3 videos that you will see from me today. I will be dropping the letter Z today for the ASL, and I will come back later to show you the progress of the Skittles bag. It should be completed later. Tomorrow is Monday. This is countdown week for me, guys. Um, so there will be a lot more prepping, a lot more getting things in order. I just about have all of my yarn in my room now. I have been, the biggest thing is that I've still got yarn over under my window. And what I want to do is get it all over there on that bookcase. That is the ultimate goal, to get it all over there. So that's what we're shooting for. That's what we're working on. To have a little on my bed too, but it's very little. But now that I see it all coming together out here, it makes me feel better. That I had in the bathroom, we've had that out for a while, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just a matter now of getting projects finished, and then I can see exactly where I am and exactly what I have. Over on the bookcase that I showed you, I actually have, it might as well say 3 empty spaces, because one only has 3 skeins of yarn in it, and it can be moved to fill another space for right now. My main focus, this is nothing, the setup over there is nothing like what I want. And like I said, my goal right now is to completely get rid of what I have. And I have more coming in Tuesday. But that's for a special project. That is for a special project. And once I finish that, okay, I need to get back on track. Monday is definitely going to be a day of work. I am going to be crocheting and minimizing the yarn. So, and what I find is, as I turn a lot of these raggedy skeins and stuff like this, is going to be wound into cakes. It's workable like it is, but it's definitely going to be wound into cakes. And that way, that big blob is not taking up a lot of space. And that's what I've done to minimize a lot of my yarn. Turn them into cakes, into cakes, into cakes. And that way I can pack the cakes. What I'm going to be doing tomorrow with the cakes is color coordinating them. So it'll be easier for me to pull out, hey, I need black, hey, I need red, hey, I need white, whatever I need, I'll be able to go and pull them out right away. I'm leaving the full skeins like I have them. That way I can see them. I won't have to pull anything out to look for them. Okay, that part is done. Tuesday, I will be going live at 12 o'clock. We will be working, hopefully, the package that I'm waiting for on Tuesday will be here. If it's not here, we're going to be working on the Sprat blanket together, and I'm not sure what our topic is going to be, but I will have a topic chosen by Tuesday, and we're going to have fun on our live. We're just going to have fun. On Wednesday, I will go back to the new project that I'm working on, working with the Sprats blanket, and whatever else I can put my hands on that day. Wednesday is usually the day I divide up items. I put 1,000 stitches in here, 1,000 stitches in here, 1,000 stitches in here. That's the counting day. On Thursday, I will be going live at 12 o'clock. I will definitely be going live at 12 o'clock. Here again, we will have a topic. We're just going to love on each other, and I will also be dropping all the information we need about upcoming Saturday. I'm so excited about Saturday. Friday, we'll be putting the finishing touches on Saturday. I'll be setting up my room and everything for Saturday. Saturday is the auction. Friday also from 12 to 1, I'll be back in Miss C's cottage from 12 to 1, and that's when we do the sit and knit. On Saturday, the auction will be from 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 4:30-ish. I'm shooting for definitely no later than 5 o'clock. And let's just have fun, guys. Let's just have fun. I do have, everything together just about that we're auctioning off. And I just want to have fun. One of the reasons for the auction is celebrating my first podversary, which will be the following day, and I plan to act the complete fool on the 27th of April. I also need to go back to the 22nd. The 22nd is a dear family member's birthday, so after my live, I will probably be a little absent, but somewhere during the course of that week, I'll just be dropping little quizzes and things that you can do to. I decided not to give one big test as far as the ASL is concerned, but I'll be popping in certain videos, and I'll be doing certain signs or finger spelling certain things just so you can stay up on your ASL. I don't want anybody to feel pressured into having to pass a specific test or quiz. I'm just dropping something so that you can keep your knowledge up, keep your skills up. Okay? So, I've gotten up to a day past a week. It's going to be a lot of work this week. The last 3 days of the month, I will be preparing for May 1st. I was going to make something big happen on the 27th, my podversary, but I'm actually going to wait until May 1st. I'm going to give myself time to get everything polished and up and running. And I hope this video looks a little better than all the other videos I do. I found that my phone has a little better quality than my Chromebook. I don't know what it is, but it looks pixelated and everything else. Ooh. I'm sorry. But I am getting ready to go in the cottage and have fun with Mama C. I have dishes I have to wash. I got to go set up chairs and get everything ready for everybody. So I will see you over at Mama's cottage. Don't forget, when you get there, first thing you need to do to let yourself in, she put a thumbprint pad on the door. You got to stick your thumb up there to get in. And then you got to take off your shoes and leave. Step on there and leave your worries outside. Rules of the cottage. And just come in and soak up love. Okay? You guys take care. Don't forget to be bold, be brave, be of love, and behave. Remember Kitty Lane told you. And also remember that I love you. And until we see each other again on these YouTube streets, peace.